Testing if creatine causes hair loss, week number 3. I explained the details of the experiment in my previous videos, guys, but I want to answer the question of why do people think that creatine causes hair loss? So there was one study in 2009, and it showed that short-term usage of creatine caused elevated levels of DHT in rugby players. DHT is the hormone that makes you bald, if that's your genetic spawn point. But since 2009, a scientific review has been released on the topic, and in the review it pointed out some problems in the previous study, such as there only being 16 participants in the whole study, which is a pretty low number to get accurate results. There was also a drop in DHT in the placebo group, which is basically the group that weren't taking creatine, just to set a baseline to compare it to. There was no explanation for this, but it could have explained why there was a statistical significance in the group taking creatine. But there still isn't concrete evidence as to whether creatine causes hair loss or not. And I really wish there was more studies on this, because there's a lot of anecdotal evidence from guys claiming they started shedding a lot more when taking creatine. But yeah, this study is essentially why people think that creatine might cause baldness, and why I'm doing this study myself personally, testing my DHT before and after taking creatine. But guys, 3 weeks into the experiment, no increased hair shedding, feeling a little bit stronger in the gym, nothing too crazy yet, maybe just a little bit more endurance. Stay tuned for the final results.